Literally the ceiling to your potential in life, success potential, is stress management. Like the person who can manage the most stress will elevate and be the most successful.
For sure.
Because like I told, like last night we were talking and I said, I don't even tell you my fucking problems. You're telling me like problems with your fucking mom are like derailing you this hard.
Yes, they are. Wes.
I'm like, if I even
Mommy
fucking
issues, daddy
told
issues.
you like what's going on in the back end of my business and my life and all these things, it would fucking shatter you right now. And I'm going to sleep fine.
Yeah.
Because all I have is a forward vision that's positive. They have like a moment that's so fucking heavy and negative, and they live in that. Most people really define themselves in like low frequency states. Right. I define myself in the highest frequency state with the just the most positive self-talk around me to where like I can't be beat. Like I'm undeniable. I can't be beat. Everything I'm gonna do is gonna work. And I only define myself at that high frequency state. Most people have that high frequency individual that they are sometimes, but most of the time they're this low frequency, shame filled, guilt they're in this shame and guilt loop all the time. They're always negative, and that's who they see themselves as. And so they just can't really pull off shit until I can teach them that it's simply high frequency and low frequency. Nothing else exists. If we get you in that high frequency state more, you will be able to crush everything that's happening. You won't even notice your problems. Like I can get so elevated that someone could tell me the craziest shit, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I don't give a fuck." It wouldn't faze me at all.
Well, let me ask you this, Wes, because I like the direction we're going here. There's a lot more we're going to cover. Guys, thanks for being here. We got a lot more to cover with Wes.
We love this shit.
What we're talking about is what we talked about: trauma and drama and battle scars. And, you know, going through war, whether that's in actual war, the business world. Here's my question. I would argue that some of that is actually really good for a man.
Oh, no.
It hardens you. It makes you tough. It makes you resilient.
The pain that I've been through with women is beautiful as fuck to me. I love
Not
them.
even with women. I'm saying just in life.
Yeah. The adversity reveals a man to himself.
There it is.
Adversity truly introduced a man to himself. Like when they would slam the door on me in prison and the door wouldn't open for a fucking year. It wouldn't come out of cell for a fucking year. You're sitting on the toilet, filling the sink up with water, pouring it on yourself, soaping up and pouring it on yourself again. It's called a bird bath. You don't shower. You don't come out of yourself for fucking anything for over a year, okay? You're in there with the dude for a fucking year. And the thing is like, people are like, how the fuck could you do that? You have to. Right. Like, no one could ever be as strong as me mentally because they have ways out. I never had a way out. So no one can be as strong as someone who had all this shit denied. Like, even they're like, Goggins. It's like, dude, he chose to be the Navy SEAL. He could have left. Prison makes you that much stronger because there is no fucking way out. The only way out is drugs or excessive eating or any vice that makes you fucking like just fucking, you know, that makes you fall into a false reality.
You said that adversity hardens a man, strengthens a man.
Yeah.
Here's my question, though.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
What does that do for a woman? Does that, for a man, I would say that makes you a man.
During the adversity,
I would say that a woman, it actually makes them worse on the back end.
But during the adversity, if their self-talk and their actions are aligned with who they want to be on the other end, they will become stronger from it. So when she's going through shit, I say, hey, you've been through worse than this. Talk to yourself right and do the daily steps to strengthen yourself. If you give up on yourself during a divorce and you sit there going, there was someone else, I'm a fucking, she's probably hotter, and you're just beating yourself up mentally with your self-talk, and then your actions aren't building yourself, you're going to turn into that, the version of that. The self-talk and the actions combined are going to be who you come out on the other end. I don't do that. Like when everything's fucking the worst it can possibly be, I sit there and I have like really strong affirming self-talk and my actions never deviate. That's why the biggest problem with women is they deviate from a daily process that would strengthen them during times of sadness, during times of sickness, whatever the fuck.
This goes back to women are emotional creatures. Men tend to be more rational, logical, can follow directions, Nat. Speaking of following directions.
Systems. That's
systems.
The whole thing is success comes from systems. And people are talking about goals or dreams. I'm like, I don't have that. I have systems. And my systems are aligned with the outcome I want. And they're like, everyone's always asked you what you feel and all this shit. I said, I don't feel. I operate. Like I just
automate.
I just operate and automate and fucking everything's non-negotiable that is aligned with my outcome. So how'd you do this so quick? I said there were certain thoughts There's certain actions, there's certain energy aligned with my outcome, and I just didn't deviate from that. They're like, how'd you not do that? I didn't fall victim to my fucking feelers like all these fucking pussy boys out here. It's fucking crazy. Like, oh, I want to be jacked, but I feel like eating that. I want to be successful online, but I don't feel like talking on camera right now. I don't give a fuck what you feel like. Get your fucking ass on camera, you know?
Do you have kids?
Gangster.
No, I helped raise like my ex-wife's son from like 1 to like, you know, later, you know, a couple years. And then my chick now, like we, you know, I was just with her for like a year and she had some kids. I love fucking kids. I would want to be a dad. Outside people always think that I'd be a good parent figure or whatever, but always the chick I'm with, I just think they resent me because like the way I speak and what I say fits them so well. And they, at first, they're like, yeah, I'm empowered by it. He's going to get me to change.
Yeah.
And they realize they're too pussy to change. So they're like, fuck him. Like this fucking ego-filled piece of shit. That's even what fat pussy dudes do too. They're like, yeah, he's fucking saying having tits is for bitch-ass men and fat pussy motherfuckers. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be that no more. Then they try the work that has to be done. They can't do it. They're like, what is he even talking about? Like, we can be however we want. And they side with their weakness again. They double down and side against me because they were too fucking weak to do it. But then there's people who are strong enough to elevate to that level. I don't call people out. I call them up. And they don't realize that. They think I'm calling them out.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're better than that. I'm going to show you how to be the best version of yourself. It's going to take this. And then when they can't do it, they feel called out.
Right.
Because they're still that stupid version. Yeah, they're in their comfort zone.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.